I love headed to my local Dollar Tree and going straight to the glass aisle because they have an entire selection of glass jars that are not only great for your home organization, but they're really good for crafting as well. This one here has great shape and texture, and the size is awesome. I'm going to remove the sticker from the bottom using my heating tool and weeding tool, and I'm going to wipe it really well, including the inside. I'm going to mix paint and Mod Podge. Now, this craft did not turn out the way I thought it would, but I'm going to show you the process. So I wanted this to have more of a frosted orangey look, almost like a see-through, like a stained glass with an orange tone. It did not work. I don't know what I did wrong, but anyways, I'm still going to show you the process. I let it dry. I added one full coat on the inside and faced it directly on the open side towards a fan. I'm going to show you. Anyways, for the lid, I'm going to give it one coat of this Waverly chalk paint in a mint tone. And then I am going to then do a brighter green to give it a little bit more of that brighter tone. Here's what it looks like, and it looks messy, blotchy. I did 2 coats. It did not work. That's okay. We're going to move on. I want to take one of these window clings from Dollar Tree. You know, I love working with these. They come in every season. And I'm going to use this one. And I really thought it looked great. And it did. It actually molded onto the design of the jar, which was perfect. And it covered a lot of those smudges from the inside of the jar. Now I'm going to hot glue a couple of these wood stems on the larger side on top of each other to make a larger, taller stem. And I'm going to use one of these larger green leaves, add a fall leaf right on top. Oh, this is from Dollar Tree, friends. And then one of these little orange berries, and I love the way it turned out afterwards. But you can still see the smudges, and that's okay. You live and learn, and I'm going to figure that one out. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take this adorable glass jar. I love how tiny it looks, and you can use it standing up like this or standing on its side, which is perfect if you want to use it for storage in your home. Again, I'm going to remove the sticker from the bottom using my heating tool and wipe it really well. I'm going to take one of these hole punching designs that I got on Amazon. They come in a pack of 6, and I love this little flower one. It kind of looks like a leaf. That's why I grabbed it. And I'm going to take this vinyl from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to start punching a few of them. And then using them like stickers, I'm going to place them all around the jar. Once I have them where I want them, I'm just going to take it outside and spray paint it in this white Rust-Oleum spray paint in a flat tone. A couple of coats did it work, and then I'm going to bring it inside, but I did seal it with a top coat. I forgot to film that portion, but I did seal it to make sure it's not going to scratch off. Once it's dry, I'm going to take pieces of foam. These are from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to hot glue them to the top of the lid. And then we're going to start adding floral picks from Dollar Tree. I'm going to add green ones and orangey ones and just these sunflowers, and just add it, make it nice and full, way bigger than the actual lid, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. All right, isn't this looking beautiful? I love the way it turned out, all those colors. Here's the jar nicely dry, and I'm going to remove all the stickers, revealing the glass on the other side. And we are going to add some fairy lights to this one. We did it, friends. Anyways, I'm going to remove all the stickers like I mentioned. And then the fairy lights that I'm using, I use all the time. I'm sure you're tired of hearing about it. They are the battery operated ones. They have a very thin battery pack. I'm just going to turn them on, use them, and just place them right there. And the battery pack is going to go right inside because it's an easy open jar. But look how stunning this looks. Oh, and wait till you see it at night. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely my favorite from today. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take this gorgeous jar. It's so elegant. They have larger ones and also this smaller one. Once again, I'm going to remove the sticker using my heating tool and then wipe the entire jar very, very well, although this one's not going to be painted. I'm going to remove the lid from it, and we're going to add some foam to this one as well. We're just going to add a nice piece right there in the center, and we're going to start by covering up with some moss. You can find moss at Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to add some embellishments, a floral pick and a foam mushroom and a foam pumpkin and a leaf. I want this to be like a little geranium of just floral designs. And I'm just going to add some of these leftover floral picks from other picks inside the foam items with some hot glue. That way they can stick onto the foam nicely. And the goal here is to add as much as you can without it being too bulky and going out of the side, because we do need that lid or that jar to go right back on it. Once I had everything where I wanted it, I'm going to trim some of the moss because I don't want it to get stuck on the thread. So I thought here that I can actually attach it, but the floral pick was a little too long. So I'm just going to trim the longer parts of it and then place it back on, and it worked really well. Now you can leave it like this. Of course, it looks great. You can also spray paint the lid. I decided to add this plaid fall ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm going to fold it just a little bit so it's more in an appropriate size. And then I'm going to attach it and hot glue it to the bottom around the lid. This jar is gorgeous. This is another one that you can add fairy lights to, and it will look beautiful. If you don't want to add too many foam items, you can add faux candles. Possibilities are endless, but let me know what you think of this one. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take this adorable little jar, which is perfect for storing maybe cotton balls in your bathroom, but we're going to use it to make a super cute fall craft. Again, I'm going to remove the sticker from the bottom, and then we're going to take one of these hula skirts from the summer season at Dollar Tree. I recently made another little scarecrow using this, and it was so fun. I just figured, let me try another technique. So I'm going to take a piece that was left over from the other project, and I'm going to take some of the strands and just place them right there. I'm not going to get rid of the rope section because we are going to reuse it here in just a bit. We're going to put the lid back on, and then we're going to take some black vinyl from Dollar Tree. We're going to make an oval to create a couple of eyes. I did have to trim it a little bit, but I'm going to cut both eyes at the same time. That way, they're both going to be the same size and shape. Then I'm going to take the orange vinyl, and I'm going to cut a very thin triangle. This is going to be the nose for the scarecrow. I'm going to cut that, and then we're going to place it in the front of the jar, starting with the eyes and then moving on with the nose. I decided to add a nice wiggly mouth. I thought at first I didn't want to add it, but I'm glad I did. I think it needed it. So I'm just going to be nice and thin, and we're just going to place it right there at the bottom. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to take some burlap ribbon, and we're just going to hot glue it around the rim of the lid. We're going to do it all the way around to the back, attach it to itself, and then we're going to scrunch it at the top. And this is what we're going to use to make a cute little hat for our scarecrow. We're going to use the leftover rope and strands that we had from earlier, and we're just going to tie it around in a very simple knot. How adorable is this? You can add whatever you want to the top too, maybe even a floral too. I decided to keep this one nice and simple. I'm going to add a few extra little strands towards the side. That way it looks like all those little strands are coming out of the hat. And then to finalize things, I'm going to take my white marker, and I'm going to just add some details to the eyes, just some highlights to make it look nice and cute. And he's adorable. Oh my gosh, this would be a great craft to do with your kiddos too. I love how simple it was and yet festive. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. This is another video that I think you're going to love. So if you want to keep watching, click on this one. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.